What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Wii Sports Resort. Today, we're headed into SwordPlay Showdown. Now, before today, I thought the SwordPlay Showdown was impossible because my sword would just not work. It would glitch out. As you can see, it's not really working now even. So, if you know, my Wiimote is like drastically broken. So I thought this sport would be impossible because I couldn't get past level 18 because my Wiimote was broken. So although I have a new Wiimote, I wasn't using it here. So I don't know what happened within the past few days. This recording happened over the past 3 days. So I don't know what happened with my Wiimote, but it decided that it wanted to work for some reason. I was looking at stamps thinking, what can I get? And in my head I said, well, I can do SwordPlay Showdown if my Wiimote works. Let's see if it does, and it decided to work. So today we're gonna see how many stamps in SwordPlay Showdown we can get. We already have complete a stage without taking a hit of damage, and we already have complete stage 10. So the final 3 stamps are complete stage 10 without getting hit, complete stage 20, and then complete stage 20 without getting hit. So we got a long way to get there. We're still stuck on level 18 at the moment, but I'm gonna give you guys some tips because I was watching a video and there are some tips. One tip I cannot perform. It is called the sword cancellation tactic, and what that is when you swing and as your sword makes contact, I'm going to try and explain this correctly. As your sword makes contact when you swing, you press and hold B, because then the game registers you as blocking, but your sword already made contact, so it counts as a hit. So what it does is it bugs the game in such a way that your sword can hit through anyone else's sword even if they're blocking in that direction. So see how I got blocked there? If I did the sword cancellation tactic perfectly, I could hit everybody, whether they blocked or not, perfectly, and never be countered. But the timing is pretty, it's pretty close. I cannot do it. Somehow I either do it too early or too late, and then when I try to adjust, I do the other one. So like I'm really good at doing it too early, and then I'll do it too late. Like I'll try to adjust, and then all I'll do is too late. The other tactic that you see me doing that I loved was the side-to-side attack. So what you can do is you can either hit somebody up and down vertically, like you can swing like from their head to their body, or what you can do is you can swing from side to side, so from their right leg to their left leg or vice versa. And what that does is if you do that, when they start attacking, so like, let me just wait here. So when Saburo, whenever he wants to stop blocking, as soon as he raises his sword, I'm gonna go crazy. And what you're gonna notice is if people are around Saburo, however you say his name, if people are around him, I hit them. I either hit them while I'm swinging at Saburo, or I hit them right after. That side, see, like, I'm just, like, hitting tons of people either right after or during. And that is the tactic that I used and that I recommend you use when going for these stamps. Trying to clear, getting to level 20. It works on any stage, as long as you time it. So what I like to do is I like to wait until they're not blocking, and you can kind of tell usually their sword is in a different position. If it's vertical, it's usually raised up like that. If it's side to side, you can usually tell. Now the one thing you do have to watch out for is the people usually in orange, maybe sometimes in green. I like to call them the kamikaze fighters, because all they do is their sole mission is to make sure you get hit. That's all they're here for. Like Lucia, her sole mission is to make sure that she whacks you and that you don't complete this mission with full hearts. But yeah, if you do the side-to-side tech, That's what I recommend you do. I mean, that's really all I have to say. I'm 5 minutes in. The episode is like 30-something minutes, and I already gave all my tactics. You need a working Wiimote, obviously. The broken Wiimote strategy. So that's one of my most well-known Wii Sports videos. It might be my best-known short/video on the channel. Chiz did a reaction to it, and my Wiimote broke in such a way that it was very similar to the Taskbot. They kind of just swing their Wiimote in a circular motion constantly and never get hit. So this strategy is very similar to that in the manner that I don't get hit. You just wait until they swing their Wiimote and then you just go nuts side to side. But it's more controlled because it's not constant. The whole thing about why my broken Wiimote strategy didn't work for this stage is we're too high of a level. Out of 20 stages, level 18. The broken Wiimote strategy is not going to work because the CPU are too advanced for that. I even tried the broken Wiimote strategy where I would hold block. The only reason I would hold block, I don't actually block, it just stops me from attacking. But this strategy seems to be pretty good. You patiently wait when they raise their sword. By the way, when they raise their sword, you have to go quickly. This works even for what I call the black belts, the people in the black suits. They're supposed to be the hardest AI or the CPU, whatever you want to call it, and they're the most advanced. They can block even if they're off kilter. They can they swing really fast. They swing in different directions. Like the people in the black suits are the hardest, the heaviest hitters, and this strategy works for them. As soon as they raise their sword, like the second they raise that sword, there is a tiny window that you have that allows you to hit them before they hit you. And if you do the side-to-side strat, one hit is all hits. What I mean by that is if you hit them side-to-side once, as long as you keep doing that motion, they're gonna lose their other 2 hearts. I have yet to run across a me that has been hit by my side-to-side strat, and if I kept going, blocked it. I don't think I've run into a single me to do that. Even the guys in the black suits. Maybe one me a single time out of the 100 times I played these levels. So the side-to-side strat is pretty consistent. I would recommend pairing this with the sword blocking, the sword cancel, I don't even know what it's called, the sword blocking cancel or whatever. See what I did there? I could hit Theo, the guy in the black suit, as I was hitting the purple suits. That was just, felt like I needed to say that. Anyway. Yeah, so if you compare the side-to-side swinging with the sword cancellation tactic, that's your best bet to get 3 stars on level 20, get to level 20 and beat it. Level 20's tough. Spoiler alert, I make it to level 20. It is a tough stage, and as it should be. It's the final stage of SwordPlay Showdown. But from level 10, even to level 11, it is totally different. The reverse stages, the CPU play at twice the speed. They attack faster, they block more frequently, they are a lot more tactical. If they kamikaze you immediately. The black suits are just insanity, like they don't mess around. It is quite literally insane. But yeah, there's a video on how to block the sword cancellation tactic. Let's see, I'm gonna look up the dude's name and his channel and what the video is called because I can't do it. Alright, it's called This One Trick Breaks, I think it's, what is it? Hold on, I'm gonna get you the whole title. This One Trick Breaks Wii Swordplay. That's what it's called, and it is by Shockwave TLS. So if you look up Shockwave TLS or This One Trick Breaks Wii Swordplay, he kind of breaks it down for you. I still couldn't get it. He tells you if you're swinging too early, too late, and he shows you what it looks like. He does it mainly in duel, but he made another video ranking his top easiest and top 10 hardest stamps, which I will be referring to that video to get more stamps in the future. But he gave tips, and he said that the sword blocking cancel does work in Showdown, and that is what he used in order to get untouchable. I think that's the stamp, beat level 20 without being touched. Pretty sure that's what it's called. So anyway, I have a really good run right now. It's 71% and haven't gotten hit yet. We haven't seen any black suits, I don't think, and if we have, we've seen one and they got smushed. But I think Daisuke is the first guy, and he's to our left right now. So as you can see, I'm just going nuts. I do sometimes, for the kamikaze orange suits, I do block. For the purple suits, I never block. The only reason is they take so long to swing and block that by the time they raise their sword, I'm ready to swing. I don't even block for the purple suits. I found that it's not really worth it. I took a stupid hit from Jessica there, I will admit. I should have swung sooner. So yeah, sometimes I block for the orange guys. I recommend either swing really fast. Well, I mean, always swing really fast. But either block or swing really fast. Sometimes both. Sometimes you need to do both. But if you swing fast enough, even on the black suits, it will work. Like Tyrone, I think that's the big dude in the black suit. If you swing fast enough when he attacks, you're going to hit him. And you're going to take all 3 hearts when you do hit him. See, took out Daisuke with the side swipe. The side swipe is so good because even if you're attacking, let's say Fumiku, you can hit Tyrone, the guy on the right. As I did. I mean, the side swipe is the strat. I used to do the up and down attack. The side swipe is the strat. If you do up and down attack, switch your strategy to the side to side. It is life changing. You will get through so many more stages because you hit multiple enemies at once. Anyway, we are on to stage 19. So the tough thing about it is there's this dude on the left, a black suit out the gates. What I like to do on stage even 19 and 20 is wait until everybody shows up. Picks a random person, and then when you sideswipe, you're hitting tons of people. I mean, you know, usually these guys are still running up to you. But you can like sideswipe and get 4 or 5 people down at once. See? That's what I'm saying. If you hit them once with the sideswipe, you're probably going to take the rest of their hearts. You see what I'm saying? Because the whole strat is you are wiggling the Wiimote back and forth, side to side, like you are just having the worst arm failure in existence. Like your arm is not attached to your body and it is just side to side. That is basically what you're doing. You're swinging it side to side. You will look goofy. It will hurt your arm, but you will succeed. And isn't that what it's all about? It doesn't matter how much fun you have. It doesn't matter if your arm falls off. It matters about the success, all right? For legal reasons, I have to say that is a joke. I did hurt my arm, by the way. My arm was freaking sore. I usually hurt my arm when I play Wii Sports. By the way, freaking that girl right there, she always took a heart. Like, it was freaking ridiculous. Not even, like, 40% in. And the second black suit just always destroyed me. Could not for the life of me figure it out. To this day, if you ask me to play this, I'm probably taking a hit to that girl in stage 19. Like, it's bad. The only way I didn't take a hit was if I was focused on somebody else and I did the side swipe strat and hit her enough times that she just fell naturally. This long stone railway, or this pathway, just swipe side to side. You're probably going to break through most, if not all, the people. Also, I want to throw out there that this attempt shows why you shouldn't, this and the next attempt show you why you should not stop whenever you take damage early on. Unless it's stage 20. Stage 20, you need like all 3 hearts just to get through the ending segment, all right? Don't fight me on that. It's factual. But this attempt shows you at 34%, I was at 1 heart. Freaking Catherine was just blocking me out the wazoo. I'm up to 62, still at 1 heart, so I've done over 30% with 1 heart. You can do a lot with this side swipe strat, and if you can learn the sword cancellation block tactic, you can do so much without ever taking a heart. Now, will you take a heart? You probably will. This strat is probably not the best for doing things flawlessly, but it'll help you complete levels that you found impossible prior. And that's all I'm doing today. I'm showing you how to get to and beat level 20. Because this strat is crazy. Side to side, just trust me on it. I mean, you can do more than just trust me. You can watch with your own eyeballs. I mean, I'm going nuts. Now, usually when I get blocked, there is a very, very high chance that I'm going to get hit. What I recommend is you hold B and try and block instantly, especially if it's a person in a black suit when you get blocked. That is the scariest thing that could happen. But what you want to do here, like with Luca, you want to hit him in a way that hits everybody on his left or the 2 black suits behind him. See, it's just... If you get blocked and there's a black suit near you, it's scary, it's bad, it's not good. But here we go, back at it, Castle at Dusk reverse. Again, wait for everybody to come forward. Just, that is a tactical strategy. Bring everybody in. That way when you do side-to-side swipes, you hit multiple people. Also, there is a higher likelihood that the dude in the black suit, Takumi, will not be your first battler. So if you start the level with, as soon as it happens, Takumi and I think Eduardo are the only 2 people that are close enough that can fight you at the very, very start. So if you bring them in, Takumi is less likely, if you bring just the people behind them in, Takumi is less likely to be the fighter because there are more people, there are more options for the game to choose from to choose who the first fighter is. Because the first sword fighter that you fight is random. It is proximity, how close they are to you, but it is chosen randomly. There's not like a, oh, this person is this skill level or whatever, meaning that they have to fight this person. No, it is randomly chosen in proximity to you. How close are they? Dude, Miyu is freaking destroying me. Yeah, so again, at 30%, I'm just on the struggle bus. But again, just because you took an early hit of damage does not mean you need to restart. I was really bad about this, especially in level 20. Like, if I got 50% or less and took a hit of damage, I reset every time. And these attempts didn't matter when I got to level 20 because this and level 20, different beasts entirely. Like, level 19 is tough. Level 20 makes level 19 look like a kindergarten graduation. It is ridiculous how different they are. But yeah, as soon as they raise their sword to attack, you go willy-nilly. That's all. That's really my only tactic. So if you're just watching, like, what is the secret like the secret tactic, the secret tech, swing side to side. That's all you need to know. The rest of the video is me showing you why the side to side tech does work. But that's all you need to know. 5 minutes in, I told you the secret strategy. Now is the proof showing you how this strategy works. With, of course, some Gamer's Garage fails, because obviously it's not a Gamer's Garage video if I don't show you the failed attempts as well. That's, like, illegal. So yeah, surprisingly, throughout the entire, I probably recorded 3 total hours getting this footage. My Wiimote only broke like once, if that. It might not even broken in the session. I was very proud of it because again, I do have the new Wiimote ready. I used it in canoeing because you know I had to. Couldn't cut the red tape otherwise. But I used the broken one too. But it honestly, it performed really well, and I'm very proud of it. So it honestly, it chooses when it wants to work. It's very similar to the Pretendo services. If you're logged on to Pretendo trying to play Splatoon 1, it just picks when it wants to work. Honestly, it's just like, it chooses when it wants to do its job correctly. So see, I did not try and block the person in the black suit. I just went the side to side. As soon as they raised their sword, I went crazy. And that's what I recommend you do. If your reaction time is decent, that's my recommendation to you. Okay, here we are. Level 20. This is probably 30, 45 minutes into recording this. This attempt that I'm about to show you is almost an hour later. Of course, the strat, bring all the CPU in, just lure them in, bring them in. Because, obviously. Now, it's not unlimited. Once you get a certain number of people, like, close enough to you, the other CPU will stop. Like, they won't come in any closer. There's a certain limit to the proximity of Miis that can be close to you. So bring them in as much as you can. These guys, while you're walking, I recommend when you get close to them, or even if you're just walking to them, swing your Wiimote side to side. These orange Miis will kamikaze you and will ruin your untouchable level 20 run. That is a guarantee. It is not the people in the black suits. They're tough. The people in the purple suit, they will never attack you, honestly. As soon as they raise theirs, they will block for 8 hours. And as soon as they raise your sword, if you sideswipe them twice, they're... Honestly, the people in the purple suits never scared me. It was the orange kamikazes, and then the final set of black suits, honestly. Man, the middle black suit's pretty tough. Vincenzo, or whatever his name is, he's pretty tough. Sometimes. Catherine. Okay, the black suits are kind of tough, but what I recommend is you sideswipe with the orange suits when they're near or closing in on you. Even the black suits, go for it. Sometimes it works. But they will kamikaze you. So like, see, he just ran in, I just sideswiped. He did get a hit on me, which does ruin the untouchable score, but right now I'm just trying to beat level 20. My goal was this, in this order. Beat level 20. Just complete it with 1 heart, 2 hearts, 3 hearts, I didn't care. Beat level 20. Then go back to level 10 and beat that without being touched, because that's a stamp. That way I have 4 out of the 5 stamps. After that, then play level 20 and do it without getting hit. That was the strategy. And this side-to-side strat is the only reason I'm here right now. 2 hearts, 71%. When you hit 71%, you know it's the final stretch. You have 1 cluster of Miis, and then 800, and by 800 I mean like 7, 5, 10 people in black suits, right at the end. Here they come. Tommy, Tyrone, Eduardo, that's not Eduardo, that's like Martin or somebody, Rin. You get all these guys in the black suits right at the end. And then after that, that's not the end. They bring in more black suits. They bring in Matt. They might bring in Eduardo. I can't remember who they bring in, but there's this last little cluster, and then once they're handled, yeah, here they come. Chris, Eduardo, and then behind them is Matt. Yeah, Matt's all the way in the back, just waiting on me. Just waiting. So what you want to do, as soon as they raise their sword, attack. So we wait, we wait, we wait. We're waiting. We are really anticipating. They make sure you get attack. As soon as they raised it, attack. See? Like, as soon as they raised it, you just go for it. Miguel kind of went nuts. Here's Eduardo again. Side swipe to make sure you hit people, but all you want to do is make sure that as soon as they raise it, you attack. Again, these Miis play on half speed. So Miis at level 10 are playing twice as slow as these guys. And I'm going to show you what I mean at the end of the video, because I'm going to go back to level 10 and show you how fast these guys play, because it is ridiculous, the speed difference. See, I waited too slow. I was too slow there. I was really fast, but I was too slow. So I showed you my best attempt at level 20 up until that point. This is the next day, maybe the next 2 days, and this is another 30 minutes into the recording of that day. So that last attempt was 45 minutes after beating stage 19. I played for probably 30 more minutes, didn't get anything better. 2 days later, this is 30 minutes into that recording session. So this shows you how much time this took. I easily recorded 3 hours of footage between stage 18, 19, and 20. And stage 20 was probably over 45 minutes, an hour of footage. So you see them swinging, you have to swing first. There's this stupid glitch, and I don't know if it's a glitch or if Nintendo intended it for this to happen. If they did, it's just so rude. The orange suits, when they kamikaze you, they can hit you even if you're swinging. This happens so many times. I'm swinging to make sure they can't hit me, and they'll still hit me, but I don't hit them. And I don't know what the physics are on that and why they even allowed that. Like, if you can hit me, I can hit you. And if I'm swinging before you even get up to me, don't tell me you hit me, because that physics, that's not how they work. Anyway, with that rant aside, we are up to 70%. Like I said, when you're at 70 or 71%, you're done. Chica will put us to 71%. And I've taken no hits, and of course the purple suits aren't going to hit me. They just don't, like, honestly, they're the weakest. See, right there, I was swinging, Sakura still hit me. Like, that glitch or that interaction happened so much. Took out, see, I'm taking other people out that I'm not even focused on. Do you see what I mean by the side swipe strategy is life-changing? I was hitting both Tyrone and his buddy Martin at the same time. Here comes Eduardo. So I wasn't hitting Eduardo. I was hitting somebody. I don't even, was it Tommy? Tommy and Martin? I don't even know. So I'm just going side to side. I'm just saying, you know, I'm going to do it. Chris hit me. I'm just going for it. Matt blocks me. But again, side swipe, just be faster. Again, blocking does, I'm just celebrating. I'm swiping side to side. I'm so hyped. Because that is step 1. Beat level 20. Also, really cool. I'm almost at 2,000 points, which is like superstar class or something. Pretty cool. Anyway, that stamp, beat level 20, Sword Master. So now we're going to go back to level 10. And I'm going to spoil it for you guys. I did not beat level 20 and get the untouchable stamp yet. I'm going to save that for its own video, if I can even get it. I recorded stage 20 another 30, 45 minutes after I did that, and I just couldn't. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna at least get the level 10 stamp. These guys play so slow. It's so slow. The side-to-side strat will work. But oh my gosh. Do you see the speed? You can see the speed difference. Like, the orange guys are not blocking this long. 8 of them probably would have kamikazed me by level 20. Most of them are blocking. They're all playing quote-unquote strategically. Like, it's so slow. It pains me, the speed difference between this and level 20. And I get it. Like, level 20, this is level 10. I'm comparing it to level 20. They should play at twice the speed. That makes sense. But just comparing it side to side is absurd. This stamp took so much longer than, like, from start to finish, from the start of a successful attempt to the start of the end of the successful attempt, from the start to the end of one attempt, this stamp takes so much longer. Now, to master it and just to beat it, to beat level 20, and then to get untouchable on level 10, you could probably get untouchable on level 10 way easier than beating level 20. It's that difficult. But it's just so slow. I just recommend the side-to-side strat. And one great thing about level 10, remember how I said you have to be really, really fast? Your reaction time just has to be like lightning quick to hit somebody before they hit you. That is also halved in level 10. Even the black suits, when they raise their sword, it's fast. I mean, they attack you pretty fast, but there's a lot more of a window to attack them when they raise their sword. A lot more time. Oh my god, I'm gonna fall asleep doing the voiceover. Alright, sorry. But, yeah, like I said, I did not beat level 20 without getting hit. That is the only stamp left in Swordplay. And I really wanted to get that stamp for this video just so I can clear out. That would mean Speed Slice, regular Swordplay Duel, and then Swordplay Showdown were all completed. I really wanted that, just to complete all of the Swordplays. But that untouchable level 20 stamp, just, it keeps avoiding me. To this day, as I'm voiceovering this, that stamp has eluded me. And I may go back for the stamp. I most likely will. But at the end of this series, whenever I get all the stamps, or whenever I try to get all the stamps, I will make a video. I'm going to be 100% open and honest with you guys right now. I will make a video at the end of this series going over and showing you my best attempt, but showing you which stamps I could not get. I will be 1000% honest with you guys. There is no way I get every stamp in this game. There are 3 stamps I'm thinking about right now. Archery, where you have to get a perfect score. Still haven't gotten that. Ace of Clubs, which is the golfing stamp. We all know how I feel about golfing. I'm not getting that stamp. It's just not happening. And then the 3-point contest stamp. I can't, my Wiimote doesn't do the strat. I can't do the broken strat, and I can't get that stamp either. You want to see some heartbreak, by the way? Let me stop my rant for a minute and actually focus on the video. Here's some heartbreak for you. Yeah, the last person that could have hit me when he was on 1 heart. He somehow blocked my side-to-side swipe. He stopped my side-to-side swipe. Blocked me. And while I was doing my whoa, when you get blocked, he hit me. That run, that I just did was my first attempt. I will admit, there was an attempt in between this one and the last one. I got kamikazed. I didn't think a kamikaze could happen on level 10, and someone proved me wrong. But, yikes. Heartbreak. But yeah. So, the untouchable stage 20 stamp may be on that list, maybe it won't be. I don't know. I don't know if I have it in me. But you know what I do have in me? An untouchable level 10. And that's what we're focused on right now. The slowest stamp ever. Not ever. Probably Ace of Clubs is worse because you have to play all 18 holes just to get the stamp. Well, I mean, I guess you could do it on 9. They did say it's possible to do on a 9-hole course, but it's just crazy. I don't think there's ever going to be a realm where I get that stamp. The Ace of Clubs, you have to get minus 18 on an 18-hole course. You have to get, on average, a birdie. Bro, on average, I get a bogey. That's my average. Over 1 shot. I'm lucky to get a par. I can't get a hole-in-one on command. You need a hole-in-one on some of them. The par 3s, you might as well just get a hole-in-one, because if you don't get a hole-in-one, you're getting a par. Yeah, I should probably stop ranting. This is not that video. This video is the swordplay. And honestly, I am very proud of myself for beating stage 18, 19, and then 20. All of that was done under 2 hours. Which, it's really sad when you think about it. Stage 18 and 19 collectively took 45 minutes. One decent attempt at stage 20 also took 45 minutes. And then an added 30 to get my actual attempt. So it was over 2 hours. These 3 attempts was like, I mean, gosh, they took freaking ages to get through one because they blocked forever. But honestly, I think the 3 attempts that I did, because one was kamikaze, one got stopped at the end, and then there was this one. I think it took 15 minutes total. So I played swordplay for 3 hours. The thing is, these stamps take so long, and I said this in an earlier video. I have internships coming up. At the time of recording this, I have 4 weeks until I start my senior, well, not my senior year, it's my master's year of internship. Because I'm going into education, I'm going to be a teacher. So in 4 weeks, I start internship. By the time this video is up, I'm in internship, by the way. I'm pre-recording that much. I wanted to prove to myself that I could get more stamps. I told myself I can get all these stamps. If I just do research and play enough, I can get all the stamps. That is not true. That statement is false. That statement could not be more false. But I wanted one more go round at it. Because it wasn't until recently where I picked up Wii Sports Resort again to prove to myself that I could get more stamps. Because there was a time where I said, I put down Wii Sports and I said, you know what? I did everything I could do. But I came back and I said, no, I can do more. I can get more stamps. So what I did here, again, I waited till they lifted their sword and then I instantly went for it. I acted like they were level 20 CPU, because you have to act like these guys are level 20s, because if you don't and you underestimate them, you will lose. So here's how the side swipe strat works. I just took him out, wasn't even focused on him. Just wait. And go. Gabriel almost did it again. He blocked me, but he didn't swing fast enough. And that's level 10. Like I said, the only stamp that has eluded me is the untouchable level 20 stamp. Perfect. Superstar class. Pretty cool.
Excellent.
Perfect 10. Free superstar class. I'll see you guys next time in whatever video I do next. All the stamps are just super difficult now.